The dream Haney should never ever rematch Queen Ryan Garcia for a variety of reasons. Number one, Ryan never admitted to taking steroids. He never manned up and admitted that he took PEDs. He was on Ostarine. He knew he was on Ostarine. All of the signs were there, bro. His physique was different. His voice was deeper. He was extremely aggressive the whole promotion leading up to the fight. He came in overweight. For this guy to, get suspended, because look, if Ryan was innocent, then why did he take responsibility for it? Why did he accept the 1-year suspension from boxing, right? If you're innocent, then you don't plead guilty. You don't take no plea deal. You don't take no agreement. You fight the case and prove that you're innocent. Ryan knew in his heart that he cheated, so he admitted to it, to the commission. But he never publicly admitted to his fans on any public platform. You look on Twitter, he said he never took Ostarine. You look at all of his interviews, he said he never took Ostarine. So that's the first reason. The second reason is this guy made, for the past year, this guy's been clowning Devin Haney, for a win that was ultimately overturned to a no contest. This guy was making rap songs, dissing Devin Haney. This guy was on the internet posting pictures of Ryan Garcia holding a baby with Devin Haney's face. You know what I'm saying? He's been clowning Devin Haney for the past year, right? And number three, the reason why this rematch shouldn't happen is because of Ryan Garcia's most recent performance against Rolly Romero. It proved that everything that Devin Haney's been saying was correct. The only reason Ryan Garcia looked that good against Devin Haney is because he came in overweight and he was on Ostarine, which is a steroid. That's the only reason. You look at Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero, Ryan was much smaller. He was much thinner. He had much less muscle mass. His voice sounded like his regular voice. Like, Ryan sounds like he never hit puberty, bro. You guys didn't notice how Ryan had that super high-pitched middle school boy voice? He sounded nothing like how he sounded when he fought Devin. That's because he wasn't on the PEDs. You look up the effects of steroids, it can make your voice deeper, because steroids obviously raises your testosterone levels. You guys notice how calm Ryan Garcia was leading up to this fight? He wasn't on Twitter saying a bunch of crazy shit. He wasn't at the press conference wilding out. The guy was super calm and relaxed because he wasn't on the juice, right? So you look at his performance against Rolly. Now, I will say this, right? We got to give credit when it's due. Rolly came into this fight with Ryan with a much better game plan than Devin Haney. We have to hold Devin Haney accountable. Him and his father, Bill, they came into that fight with Ryan with the worst game plan ever, right? They pretty much agreed because Ryan dared Devin Haney to stand in the middle of the ring and just box it out. Devin Haney, dumbass, went in there and did it. Remember, Bill Haney told Devin to go into that ring and pretty much try to, I can't say it on the YouTube channel, but he pretty much told Devin to go in there and turn Ryan's TV off, right? So as soon as the fight started, Devin walks up. He's in the middle of the ring with Ryan. Immediately gets caught with a left hook. Immediately, right? Like, when you look at Devin Haney's true fighting style, look at his fight against George Kambosos. Look at how he fought against Linares. That's his true style. But when you look at fights like Lomachenko and Ryan Garcia, these are styles that don't really represent Devin Haney's style. Another good fight that represents Devin Haney's style is when he fought Regis Prograis. He won all 12 rounds against Regis Prograis, took no damage, barely got hit the entire fight, dropped Regis twice, and just completely dominated the guy. That's Devin Haney's style, right? Now, this performance he put on against Jose Ramirez, this is another reason why he shouldn't rematch Ryan. Obviously, Devin took a lot of damage in that fight with Ryan Garcia. And if he took steroids the first time that he fought Ryan, what the hell makes Devin think he won't do it again? Right? Obviously, Ryan is on a stricter drug testing program, but you know what they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Especially after Ryan's last performance. Y'all saw Ryan was crying after his performance against Rolly where he lost. They showed the video of him going into the van and the guy was crying. So maybe Ryan is thinking in his head, damn, maybe I really do need the Ostarine to win a fight against these guys, right? I couldn't beat Rolly. Because remember, before Rolly just beat Ryan, Rolly wasn't even looked at as a top tier boxer, right? I always rated Rolly because I think he was winning the fight against Tank before Tank ultimately knocked him out. But what really hurt Rolly was when he lost to Pitbull Cruz, and when he had that tough fight against Ishmael Barroso, where I felt like that was a robbery. They tried to say that Rolly knocked the guy out, which is completely untrue. So I think that's what really hurt Rolly's stock. But I also know that Rolly was beating up Ryan in sparring 8 years ago. I knew that for a fact. So I was saying leading up to this fight, I kept telling people, don't be surprised if Rolly shocks the world and knocks out Ryan. Ultimately, he didn't knock him out, but he dropped him with the left hook, which is Ryan's signature move. And he pretty much dominated Ryan Garcia, right? So Devin Haney took a lot of damage in that fight with Ryan. He got dropped like, 4 or 5 times. His face, his cheeks, his jaw was completely swollen. There's a lot of rumors out there that say that Devin Haney's jaw was broken after that fight with Ryan. Devin denies that, but we do know his jaw took damage. And when you look at Devin Haney's performance against Jose Ramirez, it's looking like, bro, guys, I hate to say this, right? I'm a Devin Haney fan. There's a possibility Devin Haney is never going to be the same fighter again. When you take the damage that he took against Ryan, a lot of fighters, they end up never being the same. Look at Amir Khan. After Amir Khan got dropped and knocked out that first time, he was never the same. Look at Errol the True Spence Jr. He got knocked out by Terrence Crawford, took a bunch of damage. He ain't been in the ring for almost 3 years. So another guy, what's his name? Billy Joe Saunders, the guy from the UK that fought Canelo, where Canelo broke his orbital bone. He ain't fought since then. So, guys, we don't even know if Devin Haney is ever going to be the same fighter. Because when you look at how he fought against Jose Ramirez, he was terrified. He was terrified to get hit, which makes me think that maybe he's still hurt, right? Maybe his face still hurts. Or maybe he has PTSD from getting dropped 4 or 5 times from a steroid-filled Ryan Garcia. So Devin Haney doesn't need to rematch Ryan. Honestly, nobody even wants to see it anymore based off of Ryan and Devin's last performance. I think the best route for Devin Haney is to fight a guy like Teofimo Lopez, or possibly fight Mario Barrios at 147. You got Richardson Hitchens, who's about to fight George Kambosos. If Richardson Hitchens could beat George like Devin did, then we can get Devin Haney versus Richardson Hitchens. But there's no need for Devin Haney to rematch Ryan Garcia. It doesn't make any sense. Now that Ryan lost to Rolly, people realize, damn, it was the Osterine. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see a rematch between Devin and Ryan Garcia? If so, let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy. Thumbs up. I'm out. Let's get it.